Okay. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. I got an account. Hold on. Why is my fucking Twitch not signed in? Alright. Some bitch. Alright, hold on. There's something I want to test real quick. The fuck is this? What's going on? Give me a minute. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Alright. I gotta get that, what do you call it, authenticator thing, because it likes to, because Twitch likes to do this. I want this to be remembered on my, oh, it's upgrading, lovely. Fucking hell, alright. Give me a minute. Okay. Alright. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Did that work? Hold on. There we go. Got it. Okay, got my sound emotes on. I was just double checking. So, I'm going to test some things real quick. Just making sure these work. Sorry for the flash there. Alright, so I'm going to start playing them just to test it, make sure this all fucking works. And why is it not working? Did it not work? Okay, for some reason it is not working. So why is that? Let me go to sound alerts. Oh yeah, and by the way, the Game Awards is going to announce their nominations on Monday, so that should be fun. I hope. Bro. Oh, shit. Is that why? Okay, so I need to turn on my browser source then. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm just shutting off my DaVinci because I don't need that on right now. Give me a minute. Browser source. Browser source. There you are. Sound emotes. I'm just going to have this off. So, how about now? Let's try. No, it didn't work. Shit. Alright, hold on. So why is it not on? Sound... Oh, I know why. It's because I didn't plug in the damn thing. Hold on. Okay. So what the fuck's going on? I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, just a quick moment. I am trying to fix this thing. Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay, fine. I'll use a video.
If you're looking for the
Ow! Fuck, that hurt.
more engaging, to add more viewer interaction,
Hold on.
increase followers, subscribers, bits, and generally boost your revenue, then you've come to the right video. And it will take you less than 10 minutes to get set up entirely for free. Today we are setting up the
Alright, hold on.
tool. Now we all know what an alert is. An alert is when someone follows, donates, bits, or any other event, action, gifts, log, access. The reason you need to grant it access is so the tool and extension can read your event queue to send the actual alerts as they come in. It also needs to be able to manage your channel points, which is something we'll cover later in this video, so you can customize channel point based alerts with any cat gif or fart sound you want.
Okay.
Your chat engagement. Once it is connected, select your software. Today we're going to be using OBS, but this does work with any streaming software you want. It even has a link here that you can click if you want to see how to connect it with your software of choice. Once you select your software, the next step is to add a browser source to every scene you want your alerts to play in. You can either drag and drop the URL into OBS, as seen on screen, or if you want, you can copy and paste the browser source URL. If you are choosing to copy and paste, you'll click Add Source, Browser, and then paste the URL in. Now, rather than adding a new source to every single scene, you'll simply copy and paste the source to every scene you want the alerts to play in. And make sure it is at the top of your source list, otherwise it might not appear when someone uses an alert. Now, if you have any experience with browser sources, you'll probably want to go change the resolution to match your canvas size. But in this case, it is better to leave it as the default rather than playing around with it. Below the resolution, you'll also see the words Control Audio by OBS. I do recommend checking this and turning it on. This will make a sound alert source appear in the audio source list. From there, you'll want to go to the cogwheel next to this source and go to audio properties.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
Switch it to monitor only. This is so that you can actually hear the alerts. The software should be capturing your desktop audio as well, which means...
Okay, let me try this again.
...and send them out to your viewers. If you can't hear it after changing these settings, then make sure you have the correct...
Sound alerts.
If your audio setup doesn't capture desktop audio, then you'll want to switch the audio properties from monitor to monitor and output. That way you can hear it and then the stream does as well. Quick note is if your alerts ever stop working, one of the first steps to check them over is to go back into your browser source properties and click on Refresh Cache of Current Page. Now you'll click Next on the dashboard setup, and I will admit the next step is optional, but I do heavily recommend it, and that is setting up the Sound Alerts extension. The Sound Alerts extension is a small panel that can be added below your stream so that people can scroll down and click a button and a corresponding sound alert will play for the price that you've set. If you click here on the site, you'll be taken where you need to go, or simply go to your Twitch Creator dashboard.
Okay. I'm gonna try control audio or some shit like that. That way I can probably do this right. So wait, let's try again. Can we get this working?
Boom shakalaka.
There we go. Fixed it. Except I'm shutting that fucking thing off. Right, so we got Boom Shakalaka working. So I do have sound alerts, but I am going to switch them up depending on what game I'm playing. Which means it's going to take me like 5 fucking minutes, like, to switch everything, but I do that for a reason. Okay. Alright, so let's do but probably the worst delivered line in the English dub of Genshin Impact. And look, it's so bad that it gave me a good laugh. It didn't play. Oh, let me guess. I gotta fucking... Oh, that's right. I gotta have the damn, what do you call it, thing on. I thought I could shut that shit off. Why do I have to... Give me a minute. Okay. Let's try Boom Shakalaka again.
Boom shakalaka.
Okay, got that. That works. Well, I got an idea. Let me just shut off the... Yeah, I think what I'm gonna have to do is shut off the emote thingy. Yeah, let me just remove it. Fuck it. I don't need it. Oh, shit. No. Oh, motherfucker. I just removed... Oh, God. Why did I do that? Where is it? Nope, I accidentally deleted it. Hold on, I'm gonna add that. Fuck, I wish it wouldn't do that though. Okay, library, create. Where is it? There we go. I'm sorry for the... Okay, it's, oh my God, I can't believe my eyes. What I was trying to delete was the GIF attached to it. And it didn't do that. It just went and removed the fucking thing itself. And I'm... Okay. So we're going to add... Okay, go to uploads. Gonna add that because... Okay. 100 points. 60 seconds cooldown because I don't want people spamming... I don't want anyone spamming the sound alerts. Okay, so... I'm just going to remove the... Okay, yeah, I'm removing that. Yeah, I'm removing that. Oh, I have to have it. What the fucking shit? No. Disabled. I don't need it. I don't need that either. It's just going to be straight up. Alright, now let's continue testing. This better work.
Boom shakalaka.
Okay, got that. So we don't need the GIFs or anything like that. All right, now let's try. Yeah, let's try this one.
Oh my God, I can't believe my eyes.
Oh my God, I can't believe my eyes. That was the fucking worst line I've ever heard in the game, but it's so bad it's funny though. That's what gives me a fucking laugh on that. Yeah. So. Alright. Let's do another one. Just to further test it. Okay, now some of these are not from Genshin Impact. In fact, I slapped quotes from Navi from The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time just simply because, well, Paimon kind of reminds me of Navi in some fashion. I mean, so here we go. Here's some Navi.
Hello.
Okay, that was a little glitchy there. Okay. Speaking of Paimon.
For the last time, Paimon is not emergency food.
Tasty.
Oh, I just had to make a joke on that. Because I'm sure she's tasty. You know, Paimon being emergency food. What the fuck did you think I was saying? Let's see. What do we got? Here we go. I'm going to save the best for last.
Look.
I don't know why the audio's clipping on that. Alright. Here's some more Navi.
Watch out.
Okay. Here's the quote Navi's most remembered for, most famous for. Here you go.
Hey, listen.
I don't know why that audio is like clipping out like crazy. Goodness. All right. What did I miss anything? Okay. No, that was all the Navi. Okay. But by far my favorite sound that Paimon makes, and I wish this would happen to her. Her drowning. I'm an asshole. Hold on a second. There's like no notifications. What the hold on. Alert announcements? Oh, no. We're not doing text-to-speech. Fuck that. We're not doing that bullshit. Alright. Alright, I seem to have fixed that. Let's do... Did I get all of them? Okay, there's 2 left. So, you know, I've said in the past that Paimon, I don't think is no longer the most annoying character in the game. That honor goes to Ahau, who self-proclaims himself as the almighty dragon lord Kahul Ahau. Fucking obnoxious character. So I made just the sound emote for that little shit. Here we go.
Do not impede the work of the almighty dragon lord, Kahul.
Shut up!
I think a lot of people who hate that little shit will agree with that sentiment. Shut up! No, because how is the most annoying fucking thing about that game? Okay, and lastly, I saved the best for last. And before I play it, I want you to listen closely, because it's only going to last less than a second. So pay close attention, because I'm about to play it. Duck quack. Yeah. That's actually why I made the cooldown 60 seconds, so people don't spam the fucking duck quack. But yeah, those are the emotes. I decided to bring them back. But I'm going to switch them up depending on the game I'm playing. Just for variety's sake. So anyway. Got some... Damn, that thing is loud. Damn, that thing's loud. I say it again in case you can't hear that. I got some pretzels, just in case I'm dealing with a shit ton of dialogue tonight. And yes, pretzels are my go-to snack. It doesn't leave a mess. Doesn't leave any grease, doesn't leave any mess. Doesn't make me one salty motherfucker, though. I would have streamed earlier, but there was a thing tonight. That was on Netflix. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Jake Paul won. I don't like Jake Paul though. I think he and his brother are two douchebags. You know what? I'll give Jake Paul this. You know, he kind of went like, you know, he kind of showed respect to Mike Tyson at the end of the match, so I'll give him that. He spent the last 10 minutes just, you know, saying, hey, man, thanks for the match. So I'll give him that. But, you know, he was a fucking show-off. Driving a fucking car towards the ring. Like, look, WWE had some flashy shit too, but look, WWE was designed for entertainment, not fucking... Well, I mean, boxing can be entertained too, but WWE actually had an excuse to be a little flashy because it was meant to be, you know... It was designed to be showy. Because there is some over-the-top shit that happens in WWE. I used to watch a little bit of it. I don't watch it anymore. But when I did, I noticed there was ridiculous shit thrown in, and, you know, I just followed it. Because it was part of the fun. Boxing doesn't need to be showy. Just two people duking it out. Anyway, I'm going to be playing the second part of this quest. Or the second quest of this fourth act. And there's only like 4 things to do, so I think I'll be good tonight. One thing's for sure, though, I do need to do a lot of Genshin tomorrow before I, because I got work tomorrow. So, I'll do a lot of Genshin tomorrow, so I can do whatever I need to get done tomorrow, and then do whatever that would have been on behalf of Sunday, because I gotta work this Sunday.
That hurts.
The monsters keep increasing in number. It's like something changed.
It's definitely unusual, and we should all be careful. But don't worry too much. You have us by your side. If there's one thing the Abyss fears, it's strength. If they think we're easy prey, they've got another thing coming. Oh, someone's calling us.
Something wrong, Traveler?
Speaking of Dread, I need to get back on Metro Dread. Yeah, I'll confess, this game's kind of sucking up the attention of other games, but again, that's because this game likes to throw event shit, you know, at the player, which I'm just gonna say is a double-edged sword. Because... well... how do I put this? Wait, where the fuck am I going? Okay. I'll wait.
Auroron.
Okay, as I was saying, the perks of doing events, yeah, you get some nice rewards out of it, and maybe a character or two. Well, or a character or something like that. It's just that when it comes to time management, this game is not friendly to that. That's my one issue with the influx of events. So, and I'm assuming Honkai Star Rail does that too, and honestly, I don't give a shit if it does that, because honestly, I haven't played that game in nearly 2 months, and honestly, if I fucking drop that game at some point, it's because it didn't have that good of a hook. I'm not going to apologize for that. I like this game more in comparison, if that's anything to go by. So I don't hate MiHoYo's fucking games, like with a fiery passion or anything. I just don't like Honkai Star Rail that much. I tried. I'm not gonna quit it. I'm not gonna drop it right now, but because people, I've heard, oh, the story picks up. I'm like, all right. I hope it does, because I don't think the prologue was all that interesting. I don't even give a shit about the main character or a number of the initial characters I play with. So,
what's wrong, Granny? It looks like you have something to say.
You know exactly what you did. You need some sense knocked into you, that's what I think. Now, where do I even begin?
I'm sorry.
Now that you have nowhere to run, that's when you apologize? You couldn't wait to run off last time, and the time before that.
Pretty sure I apologized those times too.
What exactly were you thinking? Being a wanted criminal is one thing, but then you also tried to pull off that whole thing in the ancient ruin. I'm not the one who needs an apology. Apologize to yourself for risking your life.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't have anything to say for myself, Granny. Yell at me all you want. I know I messed up.
You better be sincere. This is an incredibly serious matter.
I'm being sincere, I promise. I've seriously reflected on my actions. I know what I did was risky, and I know I made some bad choices. But I don't regret it. I just had to do something. Not because I thought I was special, but because I wanted to help Natlan as much as I can. Of course, in the end, I just ended up causing more trouble, so you're right. My apology doesn't mean much, but I don't know what else I can say. You even had Aoife bring me that gem. A simple thank you isn't enough, but still. Thank you, Granny.
You're welcome. Just make sure to thank Aoife sometime.
and if you,
I will.
Anyway, don't feel too grateful. I tampered with the bag to copy a portion of your memories.
And also, if you define me again, Granny is gonna kick your ass.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Of course you didn't. You forget how many years I have on you. Like you could uncover one of my tricks. Anyway, I have something else to tell you. The Pyro Archon has discussed your case with the others. Many of your actions violated the rules of Natlan, and you should understand you'll have to take responsibility for that.
I understand.
But your efforts weren't entirely meaningless in the end. In addition to giving us another failsafe, you saved yourself with sheer force of will and managed to become a hero. Huh. Not too shabby, grandson.
Did the Traveler in Paimon tell you to say that?
What? No! I said that because I mean it!
I can't believe you're complimenting me at a time like this. You normally let your fist do the talking.
You're not off the hook just yet. I told the Traveler I was going to break your legs, and I meant every part of it.
Damn. Family abuse?
Could you not? I still need them to walk.
Trying to negotiate, are you? All right. Make me an
Simon
offer.
Oserton.
Given all the good things that I managed to accomplish, can you let me off the hook this one time? I promise to do better in the future.
Fine. I can let this slide for now. But I'll be watching. We'll see if I change my mind. Oh, Traveler, Paimon. Didn't expect to see you here.
Hello.
Yes. Looking after these little rascals is rather exhausting.
No shit.
Taking care of the traveler isn't easy either. Paimon's life is an uphill battle.
Oh, good. Let's keep it that way.
Traveler, Paimon, I want to thank you for your help back at the ruin. I won't.
Let's get together sometime. If Auroron really wants to thank you, he can treat us all to a tasty meal.
What would that be?
Great, we'll be there.
Sticky honey roast? I'm actually thinking about making that recipe. Out of curiosity. Sometime during the holidays. Maybe something to do. Alright.
Kanich, you made it back in one piece.
Oh no!
Oh, these must be friends of yours.
That
well,
fucking
head out then.
douchebag
See you
companion
later.
of his is here. Fuck. Oh, please be silent because of the SAG after Troy. Oh! Oh, thank God! Oh, you know what? As unfortunate as the SAG after strikes is, you know, concerned, at least it did one, at least it had one good result from it. I don't have to hear this annoying shit's voice.
Yeah, a lot happened while we were in the ruin. We'll tell you about it some other time. We won't keep you then. Let's talk later.
Seriously, this character reminds... Oh, God, shut the fuck up with that fucking self-reclamation, you fucking little shit! No, seriously. He has a habit of self-proclaiming himself as the almighty dragon lord Kahul Ahau. It's the most annoying fucking thing he says throughout this whole fucking game. Ugh. Just go. What the fuck am I... Go to the Riri Inn, short rest. Let me do that. Why won't it let me? Okay, there we go.
If you're done for the day, we should get some rest. Paimon has a feeling we'll need it for tomorrow.
let's do that. That night.
You ready?
Yep. Let's go meet the Lord of the Night.
All right.
So, this is where you heard the Lord of the Night? Guess that means she really has awakened. Hopefully we made it before she falls asleep again.
It's a good thing I got pretzels on me this time. Because here we go.
Not. I'm still here.
Because I'm in this for the long run tonight.
Falling asleep is no less taxing an exercise than staying awake.
I'm sorry for disturbing your rest, but there's something we didn't have the chance to ask you earlier. We need to forge a new ancient name for the Traveler. But we ran into a problem. He's not from Natland, so there are no records of him in the Night Kingdom.
I see.
It's because I'm from another world.
Malwika must hold him in high regard. It would seem the two of you are not simply here on her orders. So, what say you? Do you believe this traveler to be deserving? Speak your mind. There are no others here. You are both my children, both children of Natlan. I would hear your opinions on the matter.
He is special. He saved Kachina and devoted himself to helping us avert this disaster. Natlan owes him a debt. But that debt has not been repaid, and with an ancient name, we can at least guarantee his safety.
Even though that guarantee will come at the cost of your own life?
Yes.
So, it's true. Forging an
Okay,
ancient
good.
name
My
consumes the life of
sound's
the
on,
craftsman.
Forging an ancient name is an act of creation. It involves taking disparate concepts throughout the Night Kingdom and condensing them into a heroic epic.
Okay, one thing I want to point out about the the name of the Lord of the Night, it sounds very sounds like it's very Aztec in its what do you call it? It sounds very Aztec in its concept of like where they got the name from.
But it takes time for the new
Sometimes
concept to be integrated into that
Aztec
realm.
names have like these long ass names,
If
like
the
Quetzalcoatl,
ancient name is like a seed,
etc.
then the
Montezuma.
life of the craftsman is the outer shell, serving as its protection.
I know a little bit of
Once that process is complete,
Aztec history,
the
but
seed
pretty much
will
the
sprout,
basics.
and having served its purpose, the outer shell will gradually disappear. Forging an ancient name is no easy task, and creating one for an outlander makes it even more challenging. Still, if you're here, that means your mind is set.
Yes, because I believe forging this name will be well worth it. We don't know how long we'll be able to hold back the abyss or what the final price of averting this disaster will be. If giving up my life means that all the people of Natlan can have a future, then the sacrifice is practically negligible. Even when I'm staring death in the face, I don't think I'll regret this decision. I bear the name Baraka. This is a part of my duty.
Oh, that's what it says.
I understand. The chance may be exceedingly slim.
It was like
But you
very
still
small
want to
and
seize
inside
it, because this
read
could
very
be
well.
the final step to victory. And you, Siglali, the anxiety you feel, it's because you saw something, yes? Something you were not meant to see.
So, you know about that too.
What is she talking about?
I've had concerns for a long time. Malwika's plan needs too much time, and too many things can go wrong. The Masters of the Night Wind have a ceremony that can be used to glimpse the future. It's just... using this power on the Pyro Archon has always been seen as a taboo.
Hold on. Oh goodness, I'm gonna. Dog owner Makima. Wait, dog owner Makima. Welcome.
And you did it anyway? What did you see?
It took me a while to figure out how to pronounce the name.
Death.
A key part of Mawika's plan is using the 6 heroes to release the power Xbalanque obtained from the
I mean, I'm
ruler
not
of death.
requesting one, so I just leave that to the
Considering its
description of the
origins,
viewer.
The price of using
That's
that
me.
power is death.
You're saying Mawika is going to die in this war against the Abyss?
Hold on a second. And thank you for the follow.
Yes.
Like I said, I usually leave that to the discretion of the viewer, not so much. You know, I don't demand it.
I can't just ignore what I saw. That's why I need the Traveler's power. I need the power of a Descender.
Don't forget, Sidlali. Even if it may seem like someone is fated to die, the nature of death and fate are different. Fate indicates what will happen in the future. The time, manner, and place are all predetermined. But death is different. Death is a rule.
Damn right. Just a heads up, I'm just snacking on pretzels because
The ruler of death's power will
this
allow
bit of the
her
game
to
is like
follow
really
the
dialogue heavy,
abyss.
so I'm just
But
snacking on
she
some
must
this kind
suffer
of,
her own life in the process.
you know,
The ruler of death cares
Just
little
sit
for
back
the
and just
time and
let the dialogue
manner of
roll.
death. She simply guarantees that it will occur. Fate may be able to influence
just
the
pretzels.
timing, but that is all the traveler can change.
yep.
Wait, you're saying we might be able to change when she dies, but not the outcome?
I cannot help you with this, I'm afraid. It's beyond my capabilities.
Mawika knows about all this, doesn't she?
Am I alone
Yes.
here?
I imagine
In
she
terms
has
of viewers,
long
I mean,
accepted this eventuality.
I suppose, but
Well, I can't. She's so strong. She never gives up, never rests until a problem is solved. She's not the type of person to just quietly accept her death. The Traveler shares that quality. That's why I think this gamble is worth it. Together, I know they can overcome the impossible. Be it fate or death.
We shall have to wait and see, but I will curb my expectations. My time is running out. It is my honor to witness humanity in this moment of absolute determination.
sorry.
We won't forget your contributions.
Couldn't help but think of
Once we
Undertale with
deal
that
with the
line.
Abyss, we'll find a way to keep you alive.
Thank you for saying that, but there is nothing you can do. How many years of life are enough? 10? 100? 1,000? 10,000? The Night Kingdom will disappear.
Good question.
The humans will continue to fight against the Abyss, and in the end, all will cease to exist. When you consider all of that, extending my life is meaningless.
That's what makes us different. Even if our end comes tomorrow, humanity will still do whatever it takes to survive today.
Exactly.
Times like these always fill me with admiration and reinforce my commitment to the mandate I shoulder. My creator was right in esteeming you as special above others.
Yeah.
Here. This is my gift to you and an extension of my will. It can record the traveler's experiences in this land, whether from the past or the future. With it, you can forge the ancient name you desire, and the traveler will also become a hero forever recorded in the memory of Natlan.
Thank you. We're sorry to ask this of you when your strength is already all but spent.
I'm guessing that thing is gonna play like a part at the end of this chapter. I'm gonna assume.
Really. Thank you
Just
so
a thought.
much.
Your thanks are unnecessary. This is the least that an angel can do. Time for you to leave. It's getting dark.
Do a single pull, trust me. I told another guy to do so and he got the...
Forget it. Let's go check it out.
You got the Homa? I don't know if that was a typo or something. I'm not aware.
Shilon and Lolly, is there a reason you're up so early?
We went to see the Lord of the Night, and she gave us this.
Homa, weapon,
Like I
staff
said
of Homa.
before,
Okay.
I couldn't forge your ancient name
Let's see
because
what
there
I
was
can
no
do on
record
that.
of you in the Night Kingdom.
What is with my...
But with this,
Streamlabs is
we can
like-
finally record your deeds.
it's like a
Just
frame
keep
drop
it
or
with you
something.
during your time in Natlan. And
don't think that
eventually,
affected
it'll
the
be
stream
full
or
of your
anything, I just-
adventures.
Really?
There's something a little odd on my... Pilgrim's Chronicle. Oh, okay. Biddy. All may be sacrificed, but... Let me fucking read that thing. Chat. Streamer luck is real. Okay. With your encouragement, for fuck's... Utha BT tasted victory for the first time. The start transits destiny and the greatest companion. And the worlds of Malipo, who was baptized in fire, everything comes at a price. The primal flame illuminates the world. Under the banner of Kiangozi, humanity takes its first step towards the future. Okay, seriously, what is up with this game and like letting, what is it? Like you get text and it just disappears when you're in the middle of arena. It's like,
Oh, it's the two of us. And a sun in the middle. Oh, and that must be... Kachina?
It's not a concrete medium. It reflects the Lord of the Night's will, and shows what she wants you to see.
Oh, in other words, don't worry about his form. When you want to check the contents, just take it out and have a look.
Sounds convenient. It's also super light and doesn't take up too much space. This is a really awesome gift. Oh, yeah. We'd feel bad accepting something like that.
Oh, yeah, don't worry, you two. It's, you know, like you saw yesterday, aiding humanity is the Lord of the Night's mandate. She would have willingly reconstructed Natlan's ley lines at the cost of her own existence. She wouldn't ask anything in return for this.
this is the reason why I just went, turned off the automatic dialogue. What do you think about Paimon? Is she annoying like others say? Well, up until I reached Natlan, or up until I started, oh goodness. To kind of recap a little bit of my experience of this, I've been playing Genshin like in terms of like you know, like chapters, like earliest to latest, but I was encouraged to do events like about a month ago, and I finally got the reason to do that. And I started playing the Natlan section, or chapter 5 as it's called. So Paimon, for a time, up until Natlan, in my playthrough, I thought she was the most annoying character. It's Ahau, Kenichi's companion, that I think is the most annoying character in the entire game. Now, fortunately...
Exactly. Just take it.
Unfortunately, because of the SAG after strike causing some voices to be silent for Chapter 5 for the time being, Ahau's dialogue is silent for the English version, so thank God. But still, ugh. Ahau, most annoying fucking character in the entire game. I cannot stand him.
Well, if you say so.
So soon? We just fought them off.
We can figure that out later. Let's go.
Okay. The hell, that's it? For this quest? Okay, hold on. Because I am gonna save 2 quests for tomorrow. Because I did some, planning so I can do this like ahead of time. Give me a minute. Let me shut up. Who is my main DPS? DPS. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what DPS means, or it could be just something I haven't caught up. For now, the characters I have in my party are the Traveler, Lisa, Gamine, and Noelle. And Kachina's my go-to rock climber. Just out of making rock climbing a lot easier, because man, she makes rock climbing less of a pain. And yes, I have Hellsing Ultimate as my background, but it's actually a slideshow that's running. It like changes every minute, so I just have that there just for the hell of it. Okay, so I just started the 3rd quest, and there's actually a lot to pack in with that, and the same is going to apply to the 4th quest. So those were going to be the 2 I was going to save for another time. Damage dealer. My party's pretty much equally balanced out in terms of damage, and the leveling thing I need to get better at, because there's like a couple things that I've struggled with this game, but I mean, I'm playing this as best as I possibly can and whatnot. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna save the 3rd and 4th quest for tomorrow. So I wasn't expecting this stream to be, or I wasn't expecting this quest to be short. So I'm a free-to-play person. I tried to stick with that as much as I can, and if I really need to put some money into this game just to make the gameplay more smoother, then fine. It's just, I'm just trying to not rely on that as much. I have my own principles regarding that. And this is not the first game that sparked this. It has to do with Overwatch and the whole loot box craze that kind of led into the whole gacha thing. I'm not particularly too fond of, but that's just me. Anyway, that is gonna actually do it for this. Shit, hold on. Alright. Yeah. So that's gonna do it for Genshin. I'll do more of this tomorrow. It's also getting late, so yeah. But I'm definitely gonna do a lot more tomorrow. At the very least, or at least that's what I hope to do. And the reason I'm planning on cramming a lot of Genshin tomorrow is because I want it to cover what I definitely would do tomorrow, as well as cover on behalf of Sunday, because I have work that day. Because I think I have to be at work at, I want to say 10 o'clock, so I won't be streaming that morning, and I probably won't get home until 9 p.m. and I'm probably going to be tired by the time I get home. So yeah. So I'm definitely going to look into doing a lot more of my playthrough of, or, this current chapter or act, or the thing that's called the Rainbow Discs of the Burn. This upcoming quest I'm going to do, and the one after, I am aware that there's a lot to do. So I'm definitely going to take the time and focus on that, and then save maybe the last 2 quests of Rainbow Discs of the Burn maybe on Monday, because I do believe I have Monday off. So yeah. So anyway, dog owner Makima, thank you for tagging along, and also thanks for the follow. So yeah, I will be back from our Genshin Impact tomorrow, and then maybe tomorrow evening I'll probably also look into continuing Alien Isolation, because I'm still trying to finish up my spooky lineup. It's just this game's been kind of taking that attention away from the other games I've been focusing on. But hey, you know, at least there was an excuse for Genshin Impact because of the whole event thing. So I just try to be diligent on the whole event system on that. But yeah, I know this stream was rather short, but again, the reason is because there's a lot I'm probably going to have to do tomorrow with the third quest of Chapter 5, Act 4. So, yeah. Although, as chatty as Natlin is, and I think it's more chattier than Leeway, there's actually a lot of things I like about Natlin, how notwithstanding. I actually like the location a lot. I love the music to it too. Like, it's very upbeat, which is very fitting considering that, you know, the towns, you know, the people that reside in Natlin, you know, seem a lot more festive. So I like that. I like that a lot about Natlin. Although Leeway was gorgeous to look at too. So yeah. Anyway, that's gonna do it. Till next time. Take care.